Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Thomas, and I'm joined by.
Paul.
And we're watching Doctor Who. We're watching Doctor Who and the
Who?
Silurians again. Uh, we refuse to believe that it's called Doctor Who and the Silurians because that implies that the character is called Doctor Who. But anyway, Paul, you've seen this before, haven't you? A
I
long
have.
time ago.
Yeah, not well. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
too long
Well,
ago.
I got the DVD.
And I'm seeing this for the first time, so been enjoying it so far.
No orders to do this. But they were carrying weapons like this one. They can no longer harm us.
Oh, this one has a different voice. He can no longer harm us.
It's good. It's good to give them different personalities, though. I quite like that. I think it's one bloke doing the voices, though, isn't it? Said on the thing, Silurian
Oh,
voices, Peter Halliday.
that's pretty cool.
As a scientist, what have you discovered about this weapon?
I do like the voice in this one. As a scientist, what have you discovered about this weapon? Yes, it's interesting how they call humans the apes, isn't it? Like they do that in the modern era as well.
See, because the design here is of the Silurians is good. Obviously, they're limited by the prosthetic, and the mask doesn't move much. But it's a shame in the modern era they didn't do more with that. There was an image going around. You may have seen it. There was a design they did for the Silurians originally, which was discarded
Oh, really?
for the modern era. It might be worth looking at that because it's much more similar to this.
Huh. And they clearly just decided it's got to be more expressive.
I think so.
Small planet. Yes, of course. But don't you see that small planet was drawn into the Earth's orbit and became the moon? Your catastrophe never happened.
Whoa.
And the moon is an egg.
Yeah, that was dumb, wasn't it? It was like gaslighting all of us. This whole time. Didn't you know?
What's he telling you?
It was an egg. And then it hatches, and then the creature lays an identical one with the same craters and everything in exactly
Yep.
the same place. It violates conservation of mass because, like, how can a thing that hatches out of an egg lay an egg the same size as the egg it hatched out of? That triggered me, that episode.
There are a number of issues.
Power station of the
That reminds me, Thomas, how many narcissists does it take to change a light bulb?
Don't know.
None, because they don't use light bulbs, they use gas lighting.
Must accept them as equals. I disagree. We must destroy them.
Well,
I do like when you have a bit of disagreement amongst the villains of the piece.
yes. There's a lot of Silurian politics in this episode, isn't there?
And we got some of that in the Hungry Earth and stuff, didn't we? Where there were those that were a bit more inclined towards the humans and those who were very anti-human.
Yes.
Is that the same hospital from the Spearhead from... I don't know.
Is he dead? Yes. The first one.
Patient Zero.
Yeah. Well, I think that's, I thought it was another great episode. For me, real highlights are Silurians themselves
Yeah.
as a sort of antagonist in the story work really well, and the tension of the fact that they're not there to that is their planet. They have a sort of right to it. Really nice plot point, doesn't it? And that within them, you've got those factions, those that are pro trying to live with the humans, and those that are anti, and of course the conflict and brings there. And then I think raising the stand with this plague
Yeah.
works really well. Um, I guess for us being long gone through a plague of our own,
Yeah.
we know what it's like when something spreads and it takes effect. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid episode there.
Yeah. No, I think I'd echo all of that. And it's just interesting, the more I reflect on it, actually, I have just been getting quite a few echoes of the arc, the Hartnell story, because that also has a plague, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think it might do actually.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I completely agree. I think the you get this interesting thing that some Silurians are very pro mingling with humans, whereas others are like, no, that's completely naive, and can't you see what they've done to us? And we're the
Mm.
rightful owners of the surface of the earth, and this is really interesting, isn't it? Yeah, kind of just the complexity of it. It's not just doing another, oh, there's a monster threat that needs to be defeated. It's no, like, actually there's a prospect that they could live alongside the humans, but inevitably we know that's probably not going to work out. But but it's interesting.
Yeah, we get the same not only with the tension in the Silurians, but the tension amongst the humans that or not the humans. I mean the doctor, the doctor and the human. So the doctor is saying, we must negotiate with them, and of course humanity is kind of saying no. We've got to wipe them out. So you've got all these different tensions on both sides,
Yeah,
which works really well, I think.
yeah, yeah. Well, do let
I,
us know what you. Oh, sorry, were you going to say something? You cut out there.
no, well, I was just going to go into that, so that's fine. You do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Do let us know what you think of this story, and do join our Discord community by clicking the link in the description below if you would like to continue these conversations in a more secluded location. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.